If you are under the age of 10, click off. Now!
Hi, I'm Cody, and this is my friend Charlie and Roxy. My friend Charlie and the kid I bully, Roxy. Anyways, hi, I'm Cody, and today we're going to be talking about some pretty serious issues. 1. Bullying. 2. Me being a bully, which isn't really an issue, but these two think it is. Anyways, alright, let's get on to the video. Insert cool something. Hi, and so, bullying is a real issue. Now, me bullying my friends, that's okay, but if anybody else does it, it's bad. Now, here's the problem with calling somebody a big back, or using other Gen Alpha language, Gen Z language, any language that you use to harm somebody else, to degrade them and feel more powerful, empower yourself upon their misery, is a form of bullying. Now, bullying can also be teasing. You can say, "Hey, Roxy."
Yes.
You're looking a little small today. See how that made her feel? She's sad right now. That's not okay. Now, if you bully somebody else to make yourself feel better, then that is a form of bullying. But if I say something, and it all depends on the wording. If I say, "Hey, Roxy, you look really nice, but you're a little short. You need to get taller." See how that made her feel a little different? Now, teasing is different than bullying. Teasing is like making little jabs at somebody. But bullying is also making tiny jabs at somebody. It's how you word things. Now, I could be trying to be nice to Charlie, such as, for example, "Hey, you look really nice today, but you might want to work on your mascara." See how that made her feel upset? That's because I complimented her, but it was a backhanded comment. Another example, and this is a more extreme version of it, is, "Hey, Charlie. Hey, that no makeup look is so good. You look so amazing today. Although you might want to work on your lipstick and just overall face. I think it could be improved." And she's not wearing any makeup. So the problem with this is the fact that you can be mean or nice to other people. Now, how do you handle these things? First, I'm going to tell a story, and then Charlie will, and then Roxy will. We're all going to give 3 different perspectives of 1, observing bullying, 2, getting bullied, 3, also getting bullied, and 4, being a bully. Now, you can experience being a bully. You can witness it, not tell anybody. Or you could bully. Now, here's how you can tell if you're bullying somebody subconsciously. "Hey, Roxy. Hey, you look really nice today, but I think I look better than you. My outfit is so much better. I'm Sigma and I'm Skibbity." See how that made her feel upset? That's not what you're supposed to do. I was trying to be nice to her while also uplifting myself. Being nice to other people will uplift you and them at the same time. You don't have to be mean. So instead of saying, "I look better than you," you could say, "Hey, Roxy, you look so nice today. I think my outfit looks pretty cute too, but I feel like yours is a lot better than mine. I mean, I just love the plaid thing that you have going on. It looks so cute. I also really love your hair. It's a very nice color." To people without being mean. I could also give an example of, "Hey, Charlie, that's too much food you're eating. You might get fat legs, a giant stomach, and you're gonna look like you're pregnant all the time." Be mean to other people just because you want to stop. You cannot be mean to other people just because you're trying to be nice to them or help them, and then you end up being mean. Now, let's start saying the perspectives. Roxy has a question.
Has someone said that to you before? Because you act like it has.
No? Nobody has ever said that to me before. Nobody ever has ever said that to me. Okay, now here's 3 different perspectives of ways that you can either experience bullying, be a bully, or get bullied. Roxy, do you have an example for us?
Of which one? Because you said 3.
Yes, you are going to give us any example, and then you are going to say which example that is. Were you getting bullied? Were you being the bully? Or were you witnessing it and not telling anybody?
Let me think for a second.
If this hasn't happened to you, then you can also give an example of a story. Like, Jamie and Billy were hanging out. And then you can go from there.
Okay.
Alright, you might want to speak up though, because the microphone's pretty far away.
Okay. So, when I was in 4th grade, a long time ago, someone actually said to me specifically...
Sorry, really quickly, it says mine.
Yeah,
That was there. Okay. Someone said to you specifically in 4th grade.
said to me specifically in 4th grade that I looked actually fat. When actually I was smaller than they were.
Alright. How did you... What do you think caused them to bully you?
I don't really know.
Do you think they were insecure about themselves?
Yes.
Alright, let's say you have a stick figure. The other stick figure is smaller, but the smaller stick figure makes fun of the tall stick figure for something unrelated because the small stick figure feels short. That is kind of what happens with bullying. If you are bullying somebody, then that is the equivalent of basically being passed a ball and passing that ball to somebody else. But the ball is a ticking time bomb and it'll explode on somebody any day now. It already exploded, but it'll keep exploding until it can't explode anymore. Let's pretend I have a ball in my hands. It's the ticking time bomb ball. You suck! I'm passing the ball to her. That is pretty much passing the ticking time bomb ball to her. It has exploded in my face, and so I'm doing that to her to make myself feel better and relieve that pain for a second. But after she's done feeling sad, I take that back. Now we have both had that, but I still have that, and I'm the bully. Hey Charlie, you look ugly. You're fat and nobody likes you. She had the ticking time bomb ball is now in her hands. All 3 of us have experienced the ticking time bomb ball. Here's an example of how to stop that from happening to you. You could, for example, hey Charlie, you look really cute today.
Thank you.
Hey Roxy, I like your outfit.
Thanks.
Them being happy will eventually make you happy too. All you gotta do is just make friends. And that sounds corny, but what would you rather do? Would you rather have a ticking time bomb ball and have friends to defuse it? Or continue to pass that around to other people, making them feel bad and making others not want to hang around you? You'll feel better about yourself, but you won't feel less insecure. You won't be happier. Now, let's say she's a person. She's a person. I'm a person. I'm not a she. I'm anything. All 3 of us are people, right? We each have our own specific ways that we view things. There could be a ball in front of us. She could see a square. She could see a triangle. I could see a sphere. We all see different things, but in the end, it's still a shape. It's still a person. You could have another person come in and they'll be like, hey, how's your day going? We could be mean and then feel bad about us being mean, feel guilty, insecure, bad about ourselves, just overall upset and bring down the mood. Or a person could walk in here and we could all be nice. Now, I think that is explained it enough using two different metaphors. Somebody was mean to her. Called her fat. That wasn't not okay. That was not socially acceptable at all in any capacity. How did you handle it? Were you mean to them or were you nice to them? Or did you walk away?
I just walked away because I knew if I said something it would end up in a worse situation.
She walked away because she knew that it would end up a worse outcome if she opened her mouth. That is great self-control. Here's the problem with all of this stuff. We can go on talking about bullying is a bad thing. A platypus could bully a bear. But in the end, it will not work out for the platypus. The bear will kill it. The platypus will die. It won't be happy anymore. But the bear will still feel hurt. Now, Charlie has another explanation. Have you been bullied? Have you bullied or have you experienced bullying?
Been bullied.
She has been bullied. Please speak up so that way we can all hear your story.
It was in 4th grade. I didn't really, hate myself. I didn't really have any insecurities. I thought I was pretty. And I thought I was skinny. And I had a Snapchat. And this girl named Faith, she had Snapchat. And
She was in 4th grade. She had Snapchat. She felt good about herself. Let's hear what happens next.
And Faith texted me saying, Kai called you fat. Kai is my friend. And I knew Kai wouldn't do it because Kai is like one of my best friends. So I told Kai. And Kai immediately said that she didn't say that. And then Faith called me and she started telling me I was ugly and fat.
So, this person had messaged her as a 4th grader on a platform that is called cyberbullying, when you are mean to somebody online and think you can get away with it. This person had messaged her saying that her own friend, somebody that she had an alliance with, they were allies. They enjoyed being in each other's company, I'm assuming. She tried to break that down. You have a couch, you can split that couch in half, but the couch won't repair itself immediately. You take that thing down with a chainsaw, it's gonna take a while to build back up. That person couldn't use a chainsaw though. They didn't have the ability to, not yet. They were mean to her. They said that her friend was mean to her. Now, what's wrong with that, just immediately, it's the fact that you're spreading rumors, you're lying, and you're trying to break up something because I don't even know what their reasoning was yet. But they messaged her saying that their own friend called them awful things that should never be said about any human person ever. What happened next?
Really hurt me. I started looking at myself differently.
How so?
I started actually caring about what I look like.
So they made you self-conscious.
Yeah.
Really quickly, notice how this entire time that she's been talking about this experience, this interaction with this other person who was mean to her, she can't really speak up about it. She can, but she's kind of timid. And then when she got to how it made her feel, she quieted her voice down. She started looking down. She felt sad. That is how you make someone feel. If you are being mean to them, if you are cyberbullying, if you are bullying in real life, it does not matter. You say something bad about somebody, it will eventually come back to you. You throw a boomerang, it's not just gonna sit there. You can hit something on the way, but eventually it will come back to you. Whether you like it or not. Now, they made her feel self-conscious. They said that her friend was bullying her. And then her and that friend knew that the person was lying, but the person then called her and said that she was ugly, straight to her face. She felt self-conscious and couldn't look at herself the same way. She cared about her appearance. That is wrong, to make somebody care about their appearance if they didn't before. To make somebody self-conscious if they weren't already. If they were already, you made that worse. That is your fault. If you notice you are bullying somebody, please go tell an adult, tell anybody. But the problem with bullying in general, let's say you have Jade. You have Jade and Emerald. I don't know why I'm choosing Ruby names, just go with it. You have these two people, Jade and Emerald. Jade is being mean to Emerald, and Emerald can't tell anybody because she feels self-conscious about how Jade is making her feeling. Let's say Jade knows that she's bullying, but she doesn't know how to stop or how to get herself help, how to get Emerald help. She doesn't know. And so that's why it's very important to speak up about bullying. If you are a bully, you need to go tell somebody. It makes people feel really bad. It's really... Let's say something really, really bad happened. That person found out that they had cancer, but they didn't tell anybody yet. And this other person walks up to them. Hey, you look fat and ugly. Why are you bald now? They don't know that the other person has more problems, but let's say they have a hill. You can make that hill a mountain. A mountain of problems. That's a saying, right? I have a story. It wasn't necessarily bullying. It was just a really bad situation that can happen. It wasn't bullying, but it was something really, really close to this. Now, class, would you like to move? Homerooms. I moved. These people were mean to me, and I didn't get it. I didn't get how people could be mean, because where I had grown up, nobody had social skills, because we were children. But these other kids, they lived in an entirely different area. They had different circumstances that happened to them, and they were kind of mean. I didn't tell anybody, because I didn't know how to. My parents had always told me, hey, that's bad. And then this other guy came into our lives, and these things can happen to people. Other people have just as bad pasts. Somebody's cat could have died, and you tell them they're ugly. That is adding on to the mountain of problems. Now, when we joke about me being a bully, I'm just teasing my friends. Big bag! Big bag! You don't look Scooby today. But that can actually really harm somebody. If you don't know them really well, you can see somebody eating a lot and then just say, hey, you are ugly and fat, nobody will ever like you, you will never get in a relationship if you do not stop doing this. The person will stop doing that because they value your opinion. If somebody gets self-conscious from you doing something to them, that can... You should tell a trusted adult, whether that be a teacher, a grandma, a parent, anybody you know who can help you handle the situation.
I didn't know you were actually asking a question.
That is okay. Here's the problem with telling adults though, and people didn't warn me about this until it was too late. If you tell an adult, that person will call you a snitch and nobody else will want to hang around you for that specific reason. What should you do instead of telling an adult? What can you do?
You can stand up for yourself.
You can stand up for yourself. That's also, it might turn out bad sometimes, but a lot of times it might work. Now, what should you do if you are a bully?
Talk to your best friend about your problems.
And what if you witness bullying?
Tell someone.
Tell someone. What if you are a bully, though? First, try to recognize the problems that you have. Whether it be self-consciousness, you feel bad about yourself, you have anger issues, you have depression, you have anxiety, you have something that makes you feel bad about yourself, it is wrong to project that on other people. Now, how can kids our age deal with this? Look over there. How can kids our age deal with this? It is.
We had to go, but that doesn't mean you have to.
Subscribe.
More buzzwords. Is it over or do I press this button?